Welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing an empty tour of our new apartment. I don't know if we call it an apartment. It's not like your typical like apartment complex apartment. We live at Newport Beach and it's in like a multi-unit house. You can see behind me, we are legit living in chaos right now. So the owner of the entire complex, he was actually living in the new place that we're going to be moving into, but he needed to move downstairs because he can no longer do stairs. He's older. And so we're going to be moving into the place that he was in. And so we had to remove all of his stuff and we put it in this unit. And I think the plan is for him to, he's going to hire some movers to move it from here downstairs into the downstairs unit. So right now we're living with 2 houses worth of stuff in in this one place, and so it's a bit chaotic. I will do probably a tour of this place once it's actually situated and ready for new renters, because he is going to want to rent this place out. But yeah, so I'm going to turn the camera around and I will show you the new place. Oh, if you haven't already watched, I did a whole video where I redid the flowers here. So I'll link it below if you are interested. But yeah, this is kind of like a checkup so you can kind of see where my flowers are at. They've done pretty well. These ones, I think they're called salvias. I pulled out pretty much all of them. This is the only one that's still surviving. So anyways, we have still a bunch of this stuff is going to go inside, and this is our new unit. It has 2 slider doors. That one, I'm thinking we're going to put a doggy door in, and then probably put one of those dog patio things. I'll explain it once I actually get it and set it up. I'll probably film all of it for you. So over in that corner, that is a wardrobe from IKEA. If I can find which one it is, I'll link it below. I think it's 2, because the way that it opens, I think it's 2 different units. Like, hold on, I'll just show you. So like this is 1 unit. And then this is another one. So yeah, I think it's 2 different ones that they've put together. Regardless, so that's staying, and Sean's going to use that pretty much as his closet down here. And then we have a whole wall of windows. And then again, we have the 2 sliders. And then we have the staircase that goes up to the loft upstairs. We're gonna get new furniture for here. We did shopping for furniture yesterday, and you would have already seen the video. I'll link that video down below. So those 2 chairs are actually not staying. They don't really go with the new color scheme we have going on in here. We did have this whole place painted white, and the color is called Polar Bear. I will link exactly we went to Home Depot, and I don't remember the brand off the top of my head. Oh, Behr. Oh, it's right here. Excellent. So we got the 3300. Is that the black? Let me just go out and look real quick. Okay, so the black that we did like on the staircase and the railing is the 3300. It is Behr, and the color is legitimately just says black. And I'll write down this number for you in the description if you're at all interested in this one. We did a semi-gloss. So the white that we did is called Polar Bear. We did it in a semi-gloss. The base is the 3050, and again, I will write down this number in the description box below if you're at all interested. This white color is like the perfect white. I love the name of it too. It's called Polar Bear, but it is not the type of white that looks like too sterile or too like hospital. It's like, it still has some, I don't want to call it warm because it's definitely not, it was more of a neutral type white, but man, I would highly recommend it. I'm a big fan of how it turned out. And in this small space, going with white really just made it look so much bigger. Okay, let's go in here. So in here is the bathroom. And so you do have to walk through the bathroom to get to the kitchen. So I'll go to the kitchen next. We do plan on, I watched some YouTube videos on how to paint tile, because this tile is old and horrendous. So I did watch some YouTube videos on how to paint tile, and I want to paint it white. And then we'll likely switch out that shower head for one that has like a handle. I like the two different ones, the one that has that little spout on the top, and then also I'd like to have a handle. And then I haven't decided if I'm gonna keep that gold. This is more like that 90s gold. It's not like the new gold that everyone's using as accent, but I might keep it. If not, I might have it painted black. So we'll just stick with the white and black kind of vibe. Oh, and so inside the shower, it's just a walk-in, and then it does have like a little step over there. This vanity is bigger than any vanity we've had in years since we had our house. When we had our house in Avondale, Arizona, we had a pretty big vanity there. So this is exciting. Also, I will show you some before photos so you can see what this looked like before, but we did have our painter paint this the Polar Bear white. I was like, even if it doesn't stick, it was not paint, it was paint for walls, but I was like, please just paint it the same color, because it was like an almond color. And since we went with this Polar Bear white on the walls, that almond color was just looked gross with in this bathroom. So I had him paint it, and I think it turned out really good. And these poles I got from Amazon, and I love them. They look so good. And then I did already start lining them with this, you know, just like that grippy liner. I will also link that below because I got that on Amazon. So these poles I love them. I love them. So yeah. Okay, so here is our itty bitty kitchen. This tiny fridge. It's like a dorm room fridge. It is even smaller than the fridge that we had in the motorhome. So I am a little concerned. We'll see how we do with it. But we might end up having to buy another fridge and maybe put it, because there's no, like, you can't buy one that's taller. I don't know. We'll see how we do with it. If not, I'll try to come up with some other solution. And then our little stove, and we're gonna put our microwave in there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Over here, we're gonna put the Keurig and a toaster oven, and then I still have to put in here like probably, you know, silverware and all of that type of stuff. And then this was a ironing board, and Sean is going to put shelves in it, and I'm going to use it as a spice cabinet, and I'm ridiculously excited about this. And then over here you will see a stackable washer dryer. The washer dryer is going to be shared with the other unit. So that's currently our unit. So that's the old unit, this is the new unit. And so when we actually have, well, hello, when we actually have new tenants in the old one, we will be keeping this door closed, and then we will only be using the washer and dryer when it's our turn to use it. But for now, we're just kind of keeping everything open because we're still like working on both places at the moment. But yeah, so there's a bunch of shelving there. I plan to just keep all of our like laundry detergent, paper towels, toilet paper, like that kind of stuff in there. And that's it for the kitchen. I will likely be doing a lot of, hey, how do I make this work in such a small space? Or hey, how do I find things that have multiple uses, you know, stuff like that. Okay, let's go upstairs. All right, so up here, we are going to put our bed. So it is just a one bedroom, but it's really a 1-bedroom loft. And so up here, we measured it out and we can fit a king, but it's legitimately gonna take up the whole space. We'll barely have any room on either side of the bed to kind of shimmy off the bed. But I don't care, I want a king. So we're gonna, the owner that was living in here before, he had a queen, and the queen does fit a lot better. You can do a queen with a side table, but I want a king. So we're just not gonna have any walking room on either side of it, and we're definitely not gonna have any side tables. But I've already been looking at some solutions for where you can plug in your phone, where you can set your phone if you don't have a lot of room on either side. And so yeah, when I come up with those types of things, I will show you everything that we end up getting. I love the bed that I chose. So yeah, just stay tuned, because once I actually get everything in here, I'm gonna do another tour. This is the empty tour. I'll do one where it's actually furnished. And then over here, we just have a dresser, and this is just a, I think it's an IKEA one. So yeah, if I can find it, I will link it below. And then this is like, I'm so excited about this. I'm like so thrilled to have an office. So here is like the closet. So I'm gonna put here, I have it here. This will go back up, and then I will put like all my luggage and stuff back there. Then over here underneath the window, I'm going to put a desk. I'll likely put my ring light. I will do any of the filming that I'm gonna do where it's like a sit down filming and not like a vlog, I will do in here. And then all across this wall, I plan on putting those little bookshelves, and I will likely use them to store jewelry, perfume, and I will also use some of them for shoes. So like I said, I am just so excited. This is gonna be basically my office slash film room for YouTube slash kind of a closet. But look at this view. And then one of the coolest parts is this door, and it goes out to the roof, and it is kind of peaked. It is a rooftop, but I think we could probably fit 2 little stools or something out there. And so I do plan to do that. And I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I do have a little bit of a water view. That's the marina, not the ocean. But either way, it's still a water view and pretty freaking. So yeah, I can picture, you know, after a long work day, coming out here, sitting on the deck with a couple stools and a good little special drink, enjoying the sunset. Yeah, I'm just so excited about this whole space. Sean and I have been pretty used to living in a small space. You know, we lived in the motorhome for a while. The place that we're in right now is a 2-bedroom, and we did really enjoy having a 2-bedroom. But this will be a little bit of a downsize. But again, this is still like a lot of space. Essentially, we still have a bedroom. I have an office, and we have the living room space, a kitchen, and so on and so forth. So I really think it's going to work out just fine. I'm really excited to move in, and I think the best part is that we live literally right next door, so this might be the easiest move that we've ever done. And we have about a month because we still paid for the current place that we're in for this month. It's October, and we won't pay for the new place until November, so we have like all of October to just slowly move our stuff over. And so that's amazing to me because I can slowly organize everything, put everything together. It's not going to be one of those things where it's like, quick, put everything in a box, quick, drop it all off, and then you're living out of boxes and like trying to get stuff set up. Like, it's not going to be like that. It'll be like so much more organized and neat, and I can bring, you know, as I kind of declutter some of the stuff that we have currently in our place and only bring over the stuff that I know that I'm gonna wanna keep. Like, I don't know, I'm just so excited, you guys. And I can't wait to show you when it's actually done with all the furniture and stuff like that. We will still be pretty minimal. Like, I don't wanna have something in every corner. That's just not how I like things. Also, when you live in a small space, it's better to keep things pretty minimal so you're not like bumping into stuff every 5 seconds. Well, that's it. That's everything. That's the whole tour. And if you are interested at all in this before and after and seeing the furniture in it and stuff like that, then please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one.